you can do it in a way to show that, look here, you are in charge of the ring. As you walking around, you making sure they get a little, feeling real nice, get on through the ring, now going over to their corner, then you making sure everybody's on, you in position so you should be able to see everything was good. Now, you've already should have, did your check to make sure of the boxes before they get too loose. I like to try when they get in the ring, I want to try to get them right away before they get to doing all of that flexing. And so that way I check them out. And then I'm in between to make sure everything's okay. I'm going to look I want to make sure, one, is that it's not excessive Vaseline on the boxer's face, on the gloves. We checked all of that. Check when I go to each corner. I should have gave you this one again. When I'm at each corner, I'm looking at it, assessing the boxer, make sure no excessive Vaseline, any open cuts, anything that we can miss, no earrings, hair, very important. Learn my lesson with one good fighter, they ain't no rubber. It's a hell of a rumble. And dudes with the dreads, and some of these dreads, they got to be tied up properly. And because if they not, man, I was in a fight, God, my God, ballroom boxing, Lord, I remember the announcers. They said, referee Malik Waleed's going to need a salon. and the guy, the dread had got loose. And so you don't realize when you're boxing, you throwing punches, that dread, if it's loose, it can whip and you hit a boxer in the eye. And this happened, man, it must have been like in maybe early 2000 or something. It was a heck of a, that's like the late 90s, a heck of a war. And I'm trying to, I didn't quite know too much because we hadn't been dealing with issues like that. And man, I was like, get some tape. And they taped the head. And fortunately, at that point on, we started requiring that the boxers with the dreads, any kind of head really that could be whipped around, that it had to be bonded in such a way that it doesn't become a weapon if it swings about. So that's something that I'm looking at too when I'm assessing the boxers to make sure nobody just let that get by. They look at the head, it's probably in a way that's not going to be a weapon. Of course, we've already did the cup, gloves in check, make sure nobody overweight on the gloves.
Yeah, I'm going to let you continue. I just had another question or an observation.
Sure, and feel free.
Given the instructions. And also, aren't the instructions still given, like in the pre-fight, in the locker rooms, before the fight?
Correct.
A little bit, and then, like you said, you reiterate them again.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah,
The main part of the instruction is in the locker room. You want to get it all taken care of then, because we don't want any confusion. We just want to recap when they come to the ring. So I want to make sure that the time that the inspector sees them in the ring, I'm coming down, I want to make sure the gloves are straight, and nothing tricky's been done. I just want to follow, make sure everything's on point. Not too much Vaseline on it. I want to look at the belt line, check for the protective cuff. For the females, that they have their protector, I'd like to have them, elbow or something, make sure that they're straight, and we can have the mouthpiece.
And also weightings, I think there's also like some kind of an assessment, not necessarily pre-fight, but just
in the weight.
Yeah, where they're looking at trying to make the weight, and you're still also
looking at the gauge, right? To see how they feel.
Not the same way. Yeah, I know what you're saying. So
it
kind of like escalates just a little bit from there.
Okay.
That's all.
Right.
Just observation.
Yeah.
Just showing some of the
You're correct. All observation. We're trying to make sure to see, look at this fighter, because it could be dehydrated. You never know. And that's why I like to ask questions of the box. How you feel? Because some of them, they could be very well just thrown up. The coaches might say, look, you got to get out there. And then, they're not taking the punches. The boxer is. So you're right. So assessing them, and that way you build, and at that point, you're building a little bit of relationship with the boxer too. Because they know that the referee is cognizant of what's going on, and the referee has a concern. And also, the referee is the captain inside the swing. So we've done our pre-fight look, we've checked the boxes.